Yo, welcome to the Full Steam Podcast. It's been a little while since you've seen both of us here, but today we're gonna be talking about the pressure of succeeding. We were just having conversations about this podcast itself and just editing and things of that nature. And I just want to start this off by asking, like, does the pressure to succeed motivate you or does it weigh you down? Because just based on the kind of week I had last week, with where I was at in the mind, everything I was thinking about, I'm not gonna weigh me down. I'm definitely not going with that. It definitely motivates me, but I can sometimes find myself in a space where the pressure of the success is, or the pressure of trying to succeed is heavy. Feel me? I asked you the question and then I kind of started answering it. It was twofold, but go ahead and answer.
I mean, when it comes to success, you feel me? I started looking at it differently from a different, scope of life. Everybody want to be rich. Everybody want to be wealthy. Just well off. Never had to worry about no. You feel me? But success could be measured in happiness, joy. You feel me? Your family. Like what is success to you? You feel me? Now, me personally, everybody start off, oh, I want to be rich, I want to be wealthy, I want to, be the most money in the world type person. You feel me? Everybody wants to do that. Life get real. You feel me? You may be in your destiny, you may not. You feel me? You might get it, you might not. With hard work, you still might not even hit it. You might aim for the stars and hit the clouds. Good enough. You feel me? So when it comes to success for me, it was stressful because it's like, all right, how can I make $1 million by next year? Type, you feel me? Type of situation. Then it became, what can I do to ensure that I'm comfortable? Pay my bills, make sure everything good, food in the house, gas in the car. You feel me? Lady taken care of, kids taken care of, family they handled if they needed something, and I still got bread. You feel me? Left over to save, splurge, whatever. Just money left to the side, outside of all my responsibilities. I just want to be comfortable, bro. I don't want to, be stressing. You feel me? Because a lot of times you be seeing people that have a lot of money, they can't even really take time to themselves until they get somewhere.
Don't really have a personal life.
You feel
It's
me?
all about the work.
And it's like they not really chilling until they too old to even enjoy the money. You feel me? So it's like, yes, the goal is always going to be to have a bunch of money. But even seeing people that reach the goal that I looked at and see how even having a lot of money wasn't enough for them to say this is good enough or this is enough or finally, it's like I don't want to overwork myself, get there and still be unsatisfied.
That that the idea
feel
of that
me?
really bothers me.
Cause like, okay, yeah, I got 100 mil, but I ain't got no love in my house. I ain't got nobody to share this life with. Real, like a
no
real,
friends, no
real,
nothing.
like real. Okay, you got people around. Everybody gonna want something from you. You gonna find people that, oh, yeah, what's up, bud? We went to school back in the day and all that. Cool. You feel me? You could have been reached out to me at any point in time, but you ain't hit me up until you found out I had this money. You feel me?
So you found out I had things going
You
on for
feel
myself.
me? You started seeing how everything started shaking at my table. You trying to come over here and grab a seat, you feel me? You got leeches, you feel me? You got other people that find the money as motivation to actually, give you that time of day again. It's like, I don't want that. I don't even want that kind of attention or energy being drawn to me. Cause having to deal with that, bro, I know that's a headache within itself. Like, yes, I'm making great money, I'm feeling good, my family good, bad, say no more. You come over here trying to borrow stuff and always want to be around. It's like, this is weird. It wasn't like this before. Why are you here? Like some real legitimate answers really wouldn't even, you feel me? Like, you here because I got this bread. Now, if you was like, Ty, J-Rob, you feel me? The squad gang, you feel me? Family type shit. Cool.
You've been around.
But people that, just you came across in your life and had just the chance to meet their acquaintance, you coming back around and like trying to play best friend, like long-term friend.
Or trying to act like you a resource that could be
You know what I'm
used.
saying? Like, I don't like that.
Like you got something from me or something.
I just want to be comfortable, bro. I just want to be able to walk around, not worry about nothing, stress free, and that don't have to be like money. I don't need a mountain of money.
See, I'm only going to disagree, not disagree as in have an issue with, but in my 7 years or 6 years, no, I'm gonna say 7 because I was working prior to that, but in my last 7 years of working, bro, the one thing that has consistently been like on the board for needing to, accomplish or needing to do something with has been making a certain dollar amount. Not because I'm trying to impress somebody or not because I care about what other people think, not because I see people with a lot of money and I want to be where they at, but because we have gone through so many different various moments in life where if we had a certain dollar amount, we wouldn't have been going through this sad thing. We wouldn't have been evicted. We wouldn't have been, you feel me, hungry on this night or hungry on that night. But it was all because of a piece of paper that we wasn't able to do certain things. So that particular feeling and that particular just truism, because like in life, you got to pay your bills. You got to feed yourself. Like you're going to need the money because it's a tool and you're going to need it to do things. So you feel me? My first couple years working, I was making like, I was hitting like a 30K ceiling, but that was within, still being new at being a technician at Honda and whatnot. And then you feel me? Last year I had a number that I had never hit before, but in the end, it was like when I looked at my money, it really wasn't, it was a difference, but it wasn't too much of a difference. And then things changed. Point being, when you can get a steady flow of income that is able to at least, pay your bills and, get you the regular things that you need in your house, like food and water and all of that, you're able to think a little bit further ahead and breathe a little bit more easier, have some sense of comfort, but there's still that feeling of how can I get one level ahead of this? And that's kind of always my thing with succeeding is the money is really just like a gauge, a metric, what I'm wearing and what's going on around me on some vain shit. Like that's, you feel me? That's just like a metric. Now, internally, the success could be, I made it somewhere on time or I'm working out and things of that nature. But, when I think about what's affecting me in real life, like my own personal success on how I feel and what I'm doing on some habits type shit is one thing, but like financially and succeeding on some business shit, that's something totally different. And it's like, as long as I'm steady like breaking through some type of knowledge barrier when it comes to succeeding and making money and things like that, I am happy. But when money ain't right, money ain't right. And yeah, the mood is my mood could be so heavily affected by, I wasn't able to pay this on time. I wasn't able to, you feel me, do this when I said I wanted to do it. So it's like, there's a real tug of war for me with, the pressure of it weighing on me and the pressure of it pushing me forward. It weighs on me when things ain't really going my way and the monies ain't looking right. But it pushes me forward when I'm kind of on the roll, feel me? The money's coming in and I'm dispersing it to where I need to disperse it to handle what I need to handle. When that flow is disturbed and it get the it get a little, that's when the pressure of the success can be felt. Don't really feel it when, things are going my way, which is, feel me, it makes sense, but still like.
To follow up on growing up the way we did me way better than growing up with money would have, for sure.
I can agree with that.
In my book, you feel me? Like in my adult life, I know how to deal with so many obstacles that would stagger the regular, well-off kid. You feel me? It's like, oh, how would I do with this? How would I do with that? You feel me? It's like, it's certain things that come up and it's like, I don't gotta call my mother or nothing. Bang.
I know what to do.
Bang. Bang. If it ain't fixed, bandage. I'm gonna need some time on that. We gonna come back, bring the proper shit to fix it. Feel me? So it's like, when it comes to the struggling part, I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't fun at the time, but it made me a better adult. To have more advanced tools than the average adult wouldn't. Just, on the mental side.
Factual.
But
not overreacting to things that we've already been through it. We've already experienced this. So
even just underreacting. Sometimes shit do be, serious to the point where you actually do need to
get on the good foot.
You feel me? You need to put some action to that, bro. You need to put some eyes on that. Get some real, some real inertia behind that. Mm-hmm. Get that moving. Get that on the way. Don't say lollygagging and BSing. Like, nah.
Procrastinating.
You feel me? Like
acting like this deadline is not important.
Get to it.
Like you won't be out of your crib if you don't make sure that these things are done by this date.
But yeah, and just looking at that helped. That's why I say, like, all the extras, like, perfect. But just to be comfortable, you feel me? Just because I see people with money who are still uncomfortable. I see people with no money who are uncomfortable. I want to be like a Venn diagram. I want to be in that middle. Feel me? Everything. Like, of course, you feel me? I'm still striving to be better. But in my normal realm, where I'm not doing nothing, I'm taking time to do Jack Diddley. I'm cooling. Like, I'm talking about my girl coming to me. We need more of this. There you go. Sent you that. Boom. Ain't even hurt. Or just got a flat tire. I might need a whole new tire. Think I cracked the rim. To be able to take care of real life things that may abruptly arise, and it don't hurt when you take care of them joints. Type comfortable. You get what I'm saying? Not just like, I pay my bills and all that. I got like $200-$300 left over. Nah, I pay my bills and I can go get my daughter or something like that a pre-owned car right now. She deserved it. You feel me? Mm. Type money. You feel me? Quick couple, feel me, just money laid over. I don't gotta be rich. I can be nice. You feel me? To the point where it's like, as long as I tend to it right, you feel me? I'm always gonna be good. Like, anything's always gonna be tended to and shit, because it's always gonna be replenished. You feel me? Elevated. Never diminished though. Never diminished.
Is there ever a time where pessimism creeps in, or are you able to remain optimistic through it all?
I see, how can I say this? I look at life through multiple windows, never just one. Any major decisions, any slight decisions I have to make, I always try to be optimistic with myself. You feel me? Sometimes you don't want to be, what you call it? You don't want to be too,
realistic?
Oblivious. You don't want to be
naive.
You don't want to be oblivious and naive to how things actually move. So you want to be real with yourself before you're real with anybody else. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You don't want to be OD morbid, but you want to be real. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you got to understand what's the outcomes of certain things. You know
what are the possibilities?
Like, got to be real.
Factually,
you
logically.
Feel me? Like, this is damn sure, like,
these are
high
the
percentage.
These are the risks.
This is probably going to happen.
Yeah.
But if you play your cards right, if things go different on the other end, if certain things happen, this can happen. You feel me?
You can always have a plan, but
if this may happen and maybe some things from this happen, then we might have these. You feel me? So it's like, I try to look at all my possibilities. I've always been a what if kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if, like, dealing with Ma, you feel me? Like, all right, bet. Supposed to go home straight away after school, more punishment. What if I tell her I need to go to my man's house to help with a project we got for school? She say, yeah, don't go to his house, I'm outside, and then come home later. Yeah, and then she can't say, you feel me? I got my book bag with me. What she gonna say? You feel me? Like, you feel me?
But you also gotta calculate.
But what if
time.
I'm not there and she see me?
Boom. You gotta calculate all your.
You feel me?
Calculate all.
What if I get in trouble, bro? I ain't eat since earlier. What if I get hungry? Then I gotta go home and then she like, I thought you was at your friend's house and you had no food. Like, it's so many things that go through your mind. You feel me with certain things, but it's like at the end of the day, you still gotta be like, nah, I probably should go home, cause I'm probably gonna get caught. Or maybe I should go home and just face the music. You feel me?
From childhood to adulthood, bro, my truck was, I was very attached to it, and honestly, because I've seen enough TV and movies, I know how getting attached to something that's an inanimate object can sometimes be a downfall. Sometimes you end up investing too much money into it, and now you like, where do I go from here? Like, this is my identity, or this is my life, or I've poured so much into it, and it's like, bro, I had to make a decision. It's like, if I let go of this. Well, first off, the transmission blew, so I went without a vehicle and had to figure out how to get a car. I was walking around and catching the bus and train. Well, not so much the bus, the train for sure. Going back to walking and catching the train was super annoying. But once I got my car, I had to make a decision.
To the best of us, it's a humbling thing.
I had to make a decision because I was making money driving my truck, doing Amazon Flex at the time, doing DoorDash, not doing DoorDash as much because Amazon Flex was being more consistent and paying more. I could try to fix my truck, funnel a bunch of money into that, and now I have a second vehicle, but it's going to take time. It's going to take money. It's going to take some blood and sweat for sure. A lot of effort. Or I could rock out with my car, take care of the car, and plan whatever I was going to plan as far as like, you know, a courier business, whatever I was going to plan around that with my truck, instead use my car. And it was a tough decision because it's like, I've been driving that truck for 3 years. I spent $3,300 on it, and I knew I was not going to get my value back for it, but I was just like, I gotta let this go. Like, this is, at this point, this is just going to be a monkey wrench in the whole plan that I'm trying to formulate. Because I'm always going to keep thinking about that, thinking about what I got to do for it. And it's like, this ain't, like, okay, having 2 cars would be cool. Being able to switch between both would be cool. But this ain't really the time for that. Like,
What you do with it?
I had to get rid of it, bro. I had to, like, scrap it.
How much they give you for it?
$300. And I used that for my insurance. So because when I had my manic episode, I had been on break for a week already. I had to take 1 week off. I mean, I was in the hospital, boom. So I was off that week. It happened towards like the end of that week or going into that next week. You feel me? Ma didn't think I should go to work, so I stayed home. I was out of work for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that, bro. So it backed me up. So my whole plan, whatever it was for the summer, all of it got scrambled. Feel me? And I couldn't have planned for a manic episode randomly, you feel me, towards, like, that's middle of the year. I couldn't have planned for that in January or December or November when I was thinking about what I was going to be doing moving into the summer, you feel me? Like, that little moment in May was not a part of the plan. So
it was not.
For a moment, you feel me, some pessimism crept in. Last week, I felt like I was at my lowest because, you feel me, I'm understanding where I'm at in a financial space. I'm looking at my bills and I'm like, the plan is now not planning. You feel me? Now I gotta hope that the next check is enough. You feel me? I gotta make sure that what I'm doing leading up to this next check is enough so that I can take care of all of these other things. And the point is, one moment or one set of decisions can lead to a cascade of different things happening, and then you'll be left with some tough decisions to make. You'll be left with some tough decisions to make. As a kid, it's I'm a go tell Ma that I'm going one place, but the whole time I'm going another. Possibilities are, if I get caught, I get whooped or I get punished. Or I don't get caught, I make it home. In my case, it's keep the truck. Or in my case, it was lost my mind for a second, but then when I came home, had some decisions to make. Do I pay for this or do I pay for that? I got to let go of this to pay for that. Truck had to go. Insurance got paid. Car note got paid a little later, but everything worked out. And it's like, them moments from when we was kids, them pressurized situations where we didn't have this or we went through this and we went through that, it allows me in moments like that to not all the way break down. I might have a little tiff. I might have to call you, call any other friend of mine and have my moment. But every single hardship, every single pressurized situation we didn't been through up until this point, I've been through up until this point, has allowed me to be able to, all right, pivot. Adjust, pivot, adjust. Never, even if my back is against the wall for a second, guess what? Think imaginary, phase through the wall, step left, step right, anything, but I'm not gonna stop motion and just give up altogether. Like, nah, I'm gonna find a way to either move forward, move around it, move over it, through it, whatever. Like, I'm not gonna stop. But, boy, that optimism don't always get it done. Sometimes that pessimism creep in a little bit and it's like, nah, this is where that experience of going through what we done been through allows me to keep getting through what I'm going through. And I would imagine people who have been through way harder things, when they end up in it, because I'm pretty sure we all end up in those type of spaces where we're just wondering, like, what if, or will I? And you feel me? I would imagine, like, if you've been through harder things, then you have to know that you can survive, that you can get through this. Like, whatever bit of failure you ran into, whatever lesson it is that you're running into, you can get through this. You've been through it before. It just be like, like when you just kind of feel the gravity of it, it's just like, God damn.
Yeah, bro. You just gotta learn how to roll with them punches, bro. Gotta roll with them punches.
Social media. Does social media play any role in your success?
Honestly, no. Like, I don't know if I've said it to the, to the crowd, but social media has always been a tool of communication. Well, it started as a tool of communication.
He said it in the first episode.
You feel me?
Your first episode.
Yeah, it started as a tool of communication for me. Like, I don't get on social media really to like make money. Like, not using it for like a financial tool. It's more like an entertainment. I'm looking for funny videos, words of encouragement, motivational videos, help support, family, friends, colleagues, stuff like that.
Whatever they trying to do.
You feel me? Just it's like a entertainment / supportive tool. You feel me? Because it's like sometimes if it ain't Instagram, I don't know what's going on. Especially for people that you don't talk to on a regular, and it's like Napo. You feel me? It's my guy. You feel me? I didn't know he was going to Paris, but he in Paris right now.
He's in Paris.
He's in Paris. Yeah, he's in Paris. You feel me? I was like, huh. And then if it wasn't for Instagram, would have known that.
Would have never known that.
Would have never known that. Probably until we, you feel me, finally met. He's like, yeah, you know how you do. Talk, and then you like, I was in Paris, and I'm like, for real? And you find out like months later.
Yeah, and so I've grown up with social media, so I never really found myself attached to it in the way that other people were. Like, social media has never been my life. And I've never put myself in, well, that's not true, but I haven't put myself in too many positions on social media where it's like I'm something to be talked about or anything like that. Like, I had one moment in high school when I was on Snapchat and I was running my mouth, and
I remember that.
Feel me? Lot of, not a lot, but a little bit of action the next day when I got to school. But that was like the one time in my life I got on social media, was talking, and it kind of had some type of effect in my real life. Other than that, bro, like much like you, if I don't see it on Instagram or TikTok, I don't even know that it happened. I don't watch the news. I use social media really like just to keep me up to date with what's going on in the world. Now, do I sometimes get caught up in seeing other people that are my age and trying to figure out, like, okay, how did you get to where you at?
I was just about to say something about that.
About to say that might be, sometimes that's the thing, because it's like, damn, like either we are the same age, so we basically started from the same point, age, like birth wise, or we went to the same school, something. But like, one, I'm happy for you. That's always my first feeling. Like, I'm happy for you, awesome. But then the second thing is, well, how? Well, what did you do? What's the story behind how
it should
did
be
you
the same way. Like,
how you got where you got to?
Would have always said that social media was more so of a crutch when I was first, like, you know, coming out of high school and stuff like that. You feel me? Because you like, all right, I'm out of high school now, time to make this money. And you start, you know, seeing people on Instagram or Twitter, and you just like, damn, my boy on the boat, my boy out the country, he doing that. You're like, damn, okay.
I'm all these.
I'm out here working at Marshalls.
Like, well, I'm at Honda in the shop.
How do I get up? Like, how do you feel me? Like, so I used to try to compare like my movement with other people's movement that I've seen online, and it's like I had to lock in with everybody's stride different. Might not stride at all. You might just be taking a slow paced walk. You feel me? Like, everybody's moving differently out here. So it's like I got to the point where I notify, like I know what I'm looking at. I notify myself of my boy's living. He's doing his thing. He doing what he probably dreamed about and talked about to somebody else. Happy for him. You feel me? Without like, damn, bro, I wish that was me. Like, trying
the other side to that
really
is
be envious of somebody else.
You could be seeing this, and that's not like what's really going on in their life. Ain't nothing good. The picture look good, or the video look good, but life actually not good.
It's like a skewed POV of
very skewed
of a luxurious, joyous feeling. You feel me?
You're seeing what they want you to see.
You feel me? Whole time they ain't buy it. Feel me? Just take a picture with it right quick. Put that shit back. Feel me? Didn't even buy it. Just took a picture with it on right quick. Took it off. Put the regular clothes back on.
Friend about to say, friend gave him the
Don't
stack
even
of
own
money.
that house. It's Airbnb or friend house. Don't even own that car. It's a rental. Like, stuff like that.
Car?
You feel me? Yeah, or it's somebody just not yours.
It's not true.
It's not yours. You feel me? So it's like people that are super impressionable and easily manipulated. It's like they look at it like, oh my damn, bro, okay, gotta link up with da. And like, half the time you get an emotion with people and you like, you ain't shit.
Tight.
Like,
Tight.
What's all with all that?
Tight.
You know, the
or your character's trash. So it's like
that too.
You living awesome. You got all of this nice stuff, but like talking to you on a person-to-person level is disgusting. Like, you actually make me want to take several steps back.
I do it all the time. You feel me? I be posting like I'm out of town and shit. The whole time I'm not. You feel me? Why not? Who are you for me not to lie to? That's literally what this joint is. Social media. I'm just saying, you can do anything with it. Troll. You feel me? You can keep it real with the people. Of course.
Why?
But why? You feel me?
100% of the time?
The people in my close friends know more than anybody will. So if you see a post and it's on regular, do with that with what you will. Because in my close friends, they know everything was going on. You feel me? That's them my peoples. You feel me? My brothers and sisters.
Them the only ones I feel like should know what's going on.
My companions in comedy. God damn it! Like, we have a ball over there. But when we come back to it's too real out there. People having too many opinions and be wanting to ask you certain shit and try to interject onto your moment. And it's like, no, not letting you do that.
And
I'll show you this moment later.
With close friends, it's like that's your world, and the people that's in that world, they see what they need to see. Once you drop down to just the regular story, bro, like, this is public.
You feel me?
For everybody to see. Anybody.
People, you know, why you ain't tell me? Or next time, bro, when I posted when I was going fishing, you feel me? This ain't no shots of nobody. But so many people was hitting me like, oh, why you didn't take me? Yo, let me know next time you go. And it's like, you feel me? One person asked me, you know, let me know next time you go. And I'm like, I'm going tomorrow morning. Straight was like, oh, damn, I can't even go. Like,
I can't lie. Sometimes I get like that. I be wanting to go do something, right? And then you don't. I don't know. In some cases, because this has happened to me. In some cases, you might not be expecting a open invitation out the gate. So now you like, I ain't really planned for this. Like I'm not ready to go do this tomorrow exactly. I'll be ready to go do this at another date. But you feel me? I've had to learn on my own time. Really sit here and think.
I had one person
opening up your mouth to say you want to go do this.
I had one person actively like in motion to slide with me to the water. You get what I'm saying? And bluff. You feel me? I was like, he ain't gonna show up. Ain't no way bro gonna show up. I know he not. No, he not.
I kind of had a similar kind of moment where when I was posting on Instagram heavily on my personal page back in December, and I was getting all of that, all these followers, and I was getting all this like little small time traction. My man Nelson, who I went to Lincoln Tech with, who I hadn't heard from in a brick. And it was so funny that he called me, but he calls me and we talking and he's asking me about what I've been doing lately. And I told him like, you feel me? Like, it's been a minute since I heard from you. He all like, I texted you a little while ago. And I'm like, Nelson, no, you haven't. But I got to experience low key in the microcosm, like what it feels like when you posting. People are seeing whatever they seeing, thinking whatever they thinking. But this individual has an open line on me. So he could hit me and find out what's going on. But it's like, bro, I haven't heard from you any other time but right now. And you gotta think, this month, Nelson is up to my knowledge. From what I be seeing, he's up. He does well for himself. So it's like, you feel me? It ain't like you looking on some envy, Nah, you being nosy.
I hate when the motherfucker.
You want to know what's going on, and that's cool because we cool like that. I don't mind telling you.
Got my number and still decides to text me on Instagram.
He FaceTime me, but still, and he also hit my Instagram.
I'm just putting that. You feel me? Because it's like
that's true. No, that's true as well.
Got my number. Unless we talking about a reel or something I sent you on Instagram or something like that. Well, if we haven't been talking, why is your first line of communication social media? What if I never see this? What if I never get back on this social media platform again? You feel me?
I ain't gonna hold you. Somebody's thinking that's highly unlikely.
True.
But that's a fair point.
You can go days, you feel me?
Weeks,
you feel
months.
Me? I had somebody asking me for some bread on Instagram, and it's like, why you ain't hit my phone? You got my number. Why ain't my phone? I didn't see that joint until I'm talking about 10 hours later. For a quick 10 ball. I ain't have it. But you feel me?
But yeah, bro, that's social media. Like even though that this goes onto social media, and I care about the kind of like just the progress of this as I continue to do this. Pretty wings. I'm sorry. I've been working for so long and doing 9 to 5 stuff that. It's not that I don't believe that it could pop off, but I can't get wrapped up in all of that. Like I do this because I want to do this, and I believe that if I continue to do this and train my voice in doing this and get better at it, that at some point some opportunity will be created from me doing this. But for now, while I'm doing this and there's no monetary gain, now I need to make sure that I'm doing something outside of this that keeps me steady, because like. I need to make money. I need to pay my bills, as I said earlier. So, like, this is something that social media could blow up, feel me? Like, and that would, change my life in whatever ways, but I'm not banking on it. I'm not, I'm not driving myself totally crazy trying to make this all happen.
Yeah, you're not hell-bent, but you giving yourself a chance.
And I guess
because working is giving yourself a chance.
Because I just was watching how Shannon was talking about like being great isn't easy. You gotta be on you gotta be in a different type of space mentally to be great.
For real.
I ain't saying I don't want to be great, but I love doing things my way on my time at my pace. So it's like, whatever me doing, how I'm doing gets me, I'm cool with. Now, will I be open to learning new ways of doing things to get better results? Yes. But for now, this is what it is. I don't mind going to work and doing things on a 9 to 5 level. I just gotta like it. I just gotta enjoy it.
You gotta. It's not a job. It's a hobby. When you think of shit like a job, it's more. I think dislike a like. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to fishing, it's not a job. I'm out here doing this because I want to. It's fun. It's a pastime. You get what I'm saying? I can listen to music, smoke, drink, do whatever I want, and the catching the fish is the bonus. You know what I'm saying? Like playing football. You feel me? Like a little pickup game of football. It's not a job. It's like a slight hobby. You know what I'm saying? Quick little activity. You feel me? Like I'm out here really just to have fun with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Have some good little some physical activity going on, and then getting a touchdown or two, or helping to score, or just a stop. You feel me? That's the plus. You feel me? I always see and and always heard do what you love, bruh. Because if you don't love it, you're gonna hate it, and if you hate it, you only doing it because you simply just trying to find something to withstand being in that position. You feel me? Like, oh, it's great money. It's great money. It's great money. But you don't look happy working here. Yeah, it's great money, but you hate it. You hate it. You hate your establishment where you work. You feel me? It's like, oh, the schedule is great. Yeah, but you hate getting up at that time. You hate getting home at that time. You get what I'm saying? It's like, find what you love, do what you love. You feel me? Because regardless of what you do there, you always love it. And it will never be like, oh, man, I got to go to work. Like, I don't find my career a job for real. It's more a community. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like you get to know so many people, and it's like different genres, different religions. It's so much, things that go on. It's like this is not like a job. It's a career for sure, but it's a community for real. You feel me? If you take care of it, it'll take care of you.
Speaking of community, my iPad's about to die. So I want to introduce this segment, Capital Connections. So back when I was in the fourth grade, my fourth grade teacher, Mr. Kavanaugh, taught us the capitals. Every single week, he would have us study a certain number of them, and by Friday, we would have a test on them. So what I'm bringing here to my podcast is every week, I'm going to give a state, or I'm going to ask him what's the capital of a said state. He's gonna ask me of the capital of a said state, and I'm gonna give him a historical / cultural fact about said capital, and vice versa. Saul is El Salvadoran, so we're gonna do something different for him. Probably give a cultural fact from obviously his part of the world. But yeah, today I'm starting off with Maryland. Do you know what the capital of Maryland is?
Annapolis? For sure.
Bruh, I actually didn't know this about Annapolis, but Annapolis is known as America's sailing capital. It sits on the Chesapeake Bay and hosts one of the largest sailboat shows in the world. Also, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure I knew this and I found this out when I was in school, but it just totally has, left my mind with everything I've been through in life at this point. But Annapolis is home to the Banneker Douglas Tubman Museum, Maryland's official museum of African American history. It highlights the lives and contributions of Black Marylanders, including Harriet Tubman, Frederick Douglass, Thurgood Marshall, and Benjamin Banneker. Bonus fact, Frederick Douglass was born into slavery on Maryland's Eastern Shore. Now, again, that last fact, I'm certain I've heard when I was in school. The Harriet Tubman being from Maryland thing totally slipped my mind. I don't even want to say I knew that. I don't think I knew that at all. And I did not know that.
It's kind of funny with the state that I chose, what my facts will feel like. But continue.
I just didn't know. I didn't know none of that about Maryland. Like, I thought I liked Maryland for a reason, because of the seasons and the weather and whatnot. But boy, some important people are from here and were born here. Harriet Tubman, I was like, hell, Harriet Tubman from Maryland? I was like, boy. The Underground Railroad and all that. I'm like, she from the land. All right, I'm from here. I'm like, that's pretty cool. So yeah, Annapolis is spelled Annapolis. Annapolis. Go ahead.
What? I was listening.
Oh no, New York.
You know the capital of New York?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Earlier, I was gonna say Buffalo, but I saw your phone, so Albany. I ain't joking.
Albany.
Albany.
We got some cool facts about Albany. You feel me? And one of the fun fact is probably just as notable. What? Have you ever heard of the Albany movement of 1961?
No.
This was the first major movement. The first major movement initiative of the civil rights era to attempt to desegregate an entire city. By 1830s, Albany was a major cauldron of black political activity and a central stop on the Underground Railroad. Freedom seekers relied heavily on local abolitionists to escape re-enslavement and move further north into Canada. New York was a major stop for slaves to get away.
Clearly. I ain't even gonna lie to you. On some
That's why we said Underground Railroad. I was like,
on some put yourself in their shoes type, could you imagine traveling from Maryland to New York on foot?
underground.
Humid, or I don't know at what, I forgot what year and at what time of the year they made that travel, but like that's far. I've driven up to New York, or I've driven up to New Jersey. That's like what, like cool 200 miles, 250 miles, something like that.
4 hour drive. Drive is 4 hours.
To walk.
So they had to be walking for like.
And
what,
you know
4
what?
days?
I've seen Ron
3
drop
days.
up to Albany, and that was like at least a cool, I think maybe 300 miles or something like that. I don't want. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong, because 300 is like to like North Carolina. But regardless, just imagining what it would be like to walk that distance, bruh. But when I tell you I'd have been willing, I'd have been probably
sure.
light jogging.
For sure.
Fuck walking. I'm light
Fun
jogging.
fact about Albany. It's the heart of the metropolitan area that includes Troy and Schenectady.
How many times?
Schenectady. There we go. Botched it. Cooked it. Flipped it and boiled it. You hear me?
I was about to say, bro, how many times did it take you to say
Schenectady.
that?
There we go. It is a part of the city, the northern terminus of the Deepwater Hudson River Channel, and a natural transshipment point between ocean-going vessels and the New York State Canal System routes to the Great Lakes. It is a major transport for the United States. Like with a lot of the people that immigrate over from across the sea, they always come to New York first.
I mean, that, I ain't gonna say that I knew it on the top of my
a lot
dome,
of
but
trading,
from history, I remember that.
Food, yeah, you feel me? Food, medicine, people, everything always came through New York.
I turned airplane mode on my iPad. I'm trying to see where Albany is and like what's around it.
Probably water.
I'm trying.
Troy and Schenectady, excuse me.
Schenectady.
You gotta see the word, bro.
Oh yeah, I would have botched that.
You feel
for
me?
sure.
Schenectady.
Albany is 337 miles away. Jeez, okay. I'm seeing the waterway that comes through there. Because I was just trying to feel like water. Oh yeah,
Passage.
no, I see it.
Big passage.
The Hudson River.
I said that.
Shout out to Joe. I mean, when you
I said the northern terminus of the Deepwater Hudson River Channel.
I missed that, but when I looked at it, it made me think about the Joe Budden podcast. Because I believe what's right behind them is the Hudson River, if I'm not mistaken, when they be recording that on their podcast. But bruh, I didn't know none of that about Albany.
But I heard about New York.
And I
though. I
didn't
heard
know
they got
none of that about
underground
Annapolis.
tunnels under their city.
Bruh, New York is important for so many different reasons, and I'm not gonna lie, I cannot wait to go up there on my own time and like explore the city and whatnot. Cause, feel me, I've been to upstate New York, but I haven't been to the city of New York.
We can rap about that after this pod, for real, for real.
Yeah, nah, I definitely would like to go. This has been probably like my second or third favorite conversation on this podcast so far. With all that being said, though, this has been Full Steam.
Hold on.
What?
I got a word of the day.
Oh, go ahead.
I try to walk through life with just the attitude of just beatitude. Beatitude, Beatitude. Beatitude. Definition: a feeling of extreme joy.
Where will you use that word in you know what it is about learning new words for me, bro? I spontaneously use them.
Cause at work,
Beatitude.
at work, like my supervisor Sue, one day she was having a real she was getting pulled through that mud. And it was raining, everybody complaining. She looked at me, she was like, "How are you so happy?" Like, she Vietnamese, you feel me? So she like, "Hey, how are you always so happy? You always moving in such a..." I'm like, "I don't know, Sue, like, there's nothing to be mad about." There's nothing to be mad about, like, I'm happy. She's like, "Well, swing some of that positive energy to me." And then, she started laughing. She walked up, she came back, and she was like, "I want to thank you for earlier. Whatever you said to me, I'm in such a better mood now." I was like, "I told you." I said, nothing's that bad. Like, yes, you're at work. Yes, it's your job, but nothing's that bad when you really, lock in, like.
Bro, if you're breathing oxygen through your nose, you can see, you could do, things like this. You can stand up.
There's nobody that's ever came across me and can say, "Oh, he has a terrible attitude." I always roll with joyous movements, no matter what's going on in my life. You feel me? I might be quiet at some points and all that, but I'm gonna start laughing, geeking, joking around with people and all that. It's always gonna be a blast. Like, there's no point in being sad or mad in this life, bro. It's already short. Why not have fun and laugh, smile? You feel me? Find some love, spread it. You feel me? Because every day, bro, somebody you see will handshake. You feel me? And like, if I dap somebody up, and it's like one of these,
it was weak.
You good? And he be like trying to, and I lock in like, "You good?" You feel me? Because I just be wanting niggas, you feel me? Want people to know, like, you can holler at me, bro. If you
Sometimes
need
when you make people feel seen like that, it
you
allows
feel me?
them to.
Because you can
open
tell,
up.
like every day you dap the same person up, and then that one day it's that, you feel me? It's like, hold on, you good? Like, you can feel that. You can feel the energy they giving. It's like, you straight? And they're like, yeah. And then it's like, you got to really lock in. They just say yeah in passing. And you just kind of lock in, and y'all lock. You sure you good? It's like, all right, yeah, you feel me? Or he'll, break it down to you and all that. But just doing that on an everyday basis, bro, you don't know who you be saving for real. Like, that's real. You don't know how many people you come across that, like, really need that hug or that conversation or that laugh, you feel me? That can change everything that they've been thinking before that moment around.
That's a fact. That's a great way to end this off.
Beatitude, man.
I want everybody to keep pushing full steam ahead. Don't let that pressure fold you. And I'll see y'all next week.